Hello guys, and today we're going to be looking at radioactive minerals. So, here we go. And here's our radioactive minerals. I guess we'll open this up. So, yeah, I guess this is our radioactive minerals. Oh. Number 1 and number 2. And number 3, if you count that. One specimen. Okay, so let's get to this. That's a piece of zircon. We'll test this at the end. It'll be interesting because it's zircon, but I'm curious if there's radioactive uranium in there. But I guess we'll get this opened. Now, I will apologize to all of you for not filming a mineral video in a long time. I haven't really gotten anything much new because I'm needed to be saving up my money because I'm heading out to Arizona to go to a few mines. And you can check out my other channel, Rat, because that's where it'll be posted. But anyway, here is this Uranophane. It's really radioactive. You can see that yellow. There it is. And let's see how radioactive this is. So here we go. Here is our Uranophane. Man. 2,528 CPM counts per minute. Yeah, it triggers some sort of alarm there. But like just as this gets close, so if it's above 100 CPM, it has an alarm. 300, that goes up way fast. 2,000. It went up to 4,000. 4,205. We're gonna put him back up, because I really don't want to keep him out on this desk. So, man, that was hot. Okay, so now this zircon sample that I wonder if has any uranium. No. No uranium in this. Yeah, I'll put them over there. Let's see if we can detect radiation through this. Oh, we can. 45 CPM, 51. That's gonna go up to 100 out here. Yep. 136. 164. This is with the lid still on the box. So, if you come down here and put this on here. And again, this is with the lid still on. That is some bad sources. Now we should open the lid. Here's some hot sources. So we're gonna have to wait for this Geiger counter to climb back down. But it's still at like 131, 125, 119, 118. Yeah, this has to climb back down. So I suppose I'll give you some information about the Uranophane. I kind of got a little bit sidetracked with this, but the Uranophane is actually a uranium potassium bearing mineral. So Uranophane is basically, it's part of the Sklodowskite series. And a fun fact about Sklodowskite, or Kruper Sklodowskite, is, well, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's actually named after Marie Curie, because her middle name was like Sklodowska or something. But I thought that was interesting, so I'm sure it is named after her, I would assume. I don't think this is going to go much down, because I got some radioactive sources next to me, but we'll test them out. So here is a copper uranium bearing mineral. Every time this green light flashes, that's a radiation. And now it's turning yellow, of course. Now it's red, because we're getting high. I used to use this as a sample of protactinium for my helmet collection, but now I just have an empty label because this has to be stored away. I mean, that is radioactive. I have some even more radioactive samples we'll test out. So Torbernite is a copper... Shut up, Geiger counter. Torbernite is a copper uranium-bearing mineral. It's actually also known as Cooper Uranite. Its formula is CuUO2PO412H2O. So what's interesting is that H2O at the end, which is, yes, you got it, referring to water. So this is hydrated, which is good. This is not oxidized to metatorbernite. So this is one of the few samples of Torbernite, because most of them are oxidized to metatorbernite, and metatorbernite actually forms really cool bladed green crystals. But what's interesting about this is it's still got that H2O at the end, whereas metatorbernite, I mean, it does, but it's got a lot more, because this absorbs water really well. So the Geiger counter is ready. We will get out some more new sources. I'm going to get my hottest source done with, so it doesn't have to be out any longer. So I'll show it to you. It's Autunite. Now, yes, this is the one that... Oop. Well, hang on. There we go. So you can see that green glow. That's because it's UV fluorescent. But we'll test the activity of this because it's kind of radioactive. This is my hottest sample. That went up fast. I have gotten this sample to get up to 4,000, but I don't know, the Uranophane might be worse. But what's interesting is it can be detected through the bottom of the table. So most of what we're picking up here is X-rays because it's slowing down the gamma to X-rays. So, I mean, that is some radioactive stuff. I mean, from here you can kind of pick it up. And by the way, that is some nice height. But I want to show you how you can pick it up through the table. I will try to show you through the table. 35 CPM, you know, it's still just normal, but I mean, you can tell. My background is actually very low, even though I own so many radioactive materials. My normal background is 14 to 23, but again, anything below 50 is considered normal background. And you can see, if it goes above 50, it'll say medium. And that's not normal. That is not normal. This is horrid. That'd be interesting to show how people's granite countertops are radioactive. And they're not very. But you can kind of see it. Well, that's not going to go up. The highest I got this thing to go is about 50 CPM. And by the way, with this Geiger counter, if you guys want, you can peek at microsieverts per hour and millirads per hour. Another radioactive source is, again, another Torbernite. Not as hot as the last Torbernite, but it's there. If you open this up, it could probably get high, but I'm not gonna do that. See, this is outside of my normal background, so you can definitely tell that it's there with those 0.22 microsieverts. And I mean, it'll go to medium soon. 5 more counts per minute, and it'll start to go up. But one thing I don't like about this Geiger counter is it takes a while to get to its final reading, unless you have a very hot source, like the Autunite or the Uranophane. But this one isn't too spicy particularly. 63. I don't really worry about this one. But one that I do worry about is this one. This is Weeksite, and Weeksite is a very radioactive mineral. It contains potassium, which means it could contain tiny amounts of potassium-40, the radioactive isotope. But what's mostly making this radioactive is uranium. Now, I have got this to go up to the hundreds, but it's a little bit of a painful wait, so I'm just gonna kind of time-lapse this so you guys can actually watch. See, there it goes. By the way, if you're wondering what Geiger counter this is, it's a GMC 500 Plus. GMC 500 Plus. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.